What if no one hires you after 50? If you're feeling that right now, you are not crazy. Yesterday, I was at my dentist and I asked him, "How's the industry?" He told me that there was a lot of anxiety in the industry right now. He then told me one of the reasons is because the corporations were coming in and buying all of the individual practices. He told me that they could do more with less. And it made me wonder what's going to happen when they fully adapt and adopt with AI. When I was a young man, I went to college a little later in age, and this one young man said to me, "You're a curve buster." I said, "A what?" He said, "A curve buster. What's that?" Well, we're graded on a curve, and the older people that come into college, they're more serious than the younger people. So they raise the curve and make it harder for all of us. And that's what you want to be in today's market. You want to be the curve buster. In this video, I am going to give you 4 points that are going to absolutely keep you in the game. First, let's talk about the problem. Ageism is real, but let's talk about it from a corporate perspective. One thing the corporation is thinking is that when you're older, you're going to expect more money. You have to let them know that that's not true. You have to let them know that you are flexible with pay. The other thing they're wondering is, how adaptable are you? Is this person going to be caught in the old ways, or is their brain flexible enough so that they can keep up with the new market? And the other thing they're going to probably wonder is, how well are they going to fit in with these different demographics? This is where you want to go in with proof of work. Show them what you've done lately. Show them that you are mentally flexible. Show them through stories how adaptable you are and that you are no longer caught in the past. Let them know how you're embracing the technology. Let them know how cohesively you work with multiple different generations and how you understand different generations come in from different perspectives. Let them know that you are in here for the long haul. Let them know that you're enthusiastic and you're not going anyplace. This is going to help you get that job, and these next 4 points are going to help you keep that job. The first thing you want to do is you want to adopt AI as your new friend. I read an article in December of 2025 from the Bedford Group that said is what's taking the jobs right now is not the AI, it's the people that are using the AI are outperforming everybody else. You want to start using the AI so that you can be one of these people. And the thing that we think is going to take our job is what's going to keep our job. You want to be like Iron Man, the Marvel superhero character who has an alter ego of Tony Stark. And his AI is named Jarvis. And these two work together, and you want to work together with AI and make it your friend. The second thing you want to understand is that your ego has a negative bias. Your ego's primary job is to protect you. It's kind of like a bouncer. Imagine that I have a giant bouncer behind me and their job is to protect me. So they're always looking for what's wrong. But when you're conscious, you can override the bouncer and have it sit down and you can focus on everything that's right. This is going to help you in today's market. The third point is you want to understand that your ego likes comfort. Your ego likes certainty. It wants to maintain safety. So your ego does not like change. And this is what you are going through right now is change. So the change can be disconcerting. It can give us the anxiety that the dentist had. And in this situation, you want to have the ability to learn to get very comfortable with change. One of my mantras is I love the unknown. I love the unknown. I am completely comfortable being uncomfortable. And I practice coming out of my comfort zone as much as I possibly can. The fourth point is going into work without judging everybody. If you have a younger boss, it's very common for the senior person to judge the younger person. They should do this or this. Do you think they're not feeling that judgment? They're feeling that judgment. And you want to go in there and not judge Gen Z, not judge Gen X, don't judge millennials, don't judge any of them. What you have to do is give them love and understand them. Understand how they were conditioned. Understand the era that they came in. You can learn things from them. When you understand, you absorb information, and when you judge, you shut information. And these 4 points are going to keep you in the game. So let's go back to the curve buster. If there's ever been a time in your life to set the curve for the rest of humanity, that time is right now. Industries are getting consolidated, squeezed, and optimized, just like my dentist described. And when the pressure rises, the people who survive are not the most experienced. They're the most adaptable with proof of work. You are not obsolete. You are valuable and you have a lot to give to this market. If you want my free AI guide for amateurs, it's pinned in the comments below. Use it to rebuild your resume. Use it to generate proof of work and prep for interviews in one sitting. If this hits home, subscribe because we're turning snowflakes into diamonds.